Hi guys, it's Dr. Marcy. These are labs that I got a couple days ago for a patient, and this is a comparison to her July 22 labs. Now, this woman has been not well for a while, and everyone keeps telling her that she's fine and that she's normal and that she's just getting older. She is in her 60s, but she, for as much as she does for her health, shouldn't feel like she feels. So we're gonna go through these labs and see what we see that's different from what her doctor sees and talk about how to optimize it. So number one, we can see that she's borderline for hemoglobin A1C, which is indicative of a potential blood sugar disorder. And then fasting insulin, we want somewhere between 2 and 6, and she's at 13 and then 18. So this is metabolic disorder. Her bun is borderline. Once it was too low, once it was too high. And these numbers are taken not quite 2 years apart. So there has been some improvement. Her sodium is out of range. This is an adrenal stress. Her electrolytes are off. This could mean that she's taking some. It could mean that her detox systems are struggling. Total protein, she's protein deficient. And this is not for somebody, particularly a female over the age of 50, protein deficiency is not good. It makes it really hard to build muscle. We've also got an iron deficiency here. And she's got pretty good saturation, but her iron, for some reason, is struggling to bind. And so we've got to figure that out for her and help her find either foods or supplements that help boost that for her. And then when we get into the cholesterol numbers, and this is where these numbers can mean a lot, and nobody tells you this, but they've recently renamed non-alcoholic fatty liver disorder metabolic activated stenotic liver disorder, basically. So they're admitting that non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is a metabolic disorder and can lead to insulin resistance. So for cholesterol, I feel like this is okay because this is brain protective all the way up to about 220, 225. We want those triglycerides to be under 100. And so while she has improved, something is still not going right in that liver. HDL looks fine. It's even improved as well. Her LDL has gone the wrong direction. And so there's something going on in liver that we need to fix. Her homocysteine inflammatory marker also really high. So that is, we need to fix something there to bring the inflammation down. TSH is low, so we've got a thyroid problem. A lot of times this triglyceride number being high can be indicative of a thyroid problem. And sure enough, she is in a normal range for thyroid. They would tell her she is fine all the way down to 0.5 with her pituitary not functioning. We say 1.8. So there's a pituitary dysfunction that's not communicating then to the thyroid. So we're low on overall T3, we're low on free T3, and we are low on, or we're high on reverse T3. So this is a sign of inflammation. So I'm like, oh, wait, what's happening here? And again, the homocysteine level's high, this number's high, so we've got inflammation in the system for sure. Her vitamin D is low. And this is all-cause mortality. Get the vitamin D up. And then we get into the blood cell count. She has had a chronic infection from this white blood cell count going on that we need to look at. She is not either methylating B vitamins or she needs iron. We already saw earlier that she needs iron, so we could start there. And we could give her methylation support because it'll help bring down the inflammation. But here we go. Here's the number. Here's the smoking gun. She had a bacterial infection in July of 22, she's still got some type of bacterial / fungal infection that needs to be dealt with. The other thing that we didn't report in this is her DHEA is low. So we know that her testosterone is probably also lower than it should be. And she's probably feeling a lot of fatigue and not really able to build muscle. If you want to know more about what's going on in your blood work that maybe your traditional physician is not catching and wants someone to take a deeper dive, let's have you sign up for a consultation and we'll look at your blood work and figure out where to take you next.